We're going to be making our Cubist Portrait in Paint 3D, and we're going to pick a color scheme to color with. So this one has monochromatic colors, shades and tints of one color, and blue, of course, in this one. This one has complementary colors, red and green. And I'm going to do one now with analogous colors. Those are colors next to each other on the color wheel. So the first thing we want to do is make sure our canvas is right. So you can go up here to the canvas page and make sure that your canvas is more vertical for any. This is better for any kind of portrait. So you can bring the sides in. And then you can go to the brushes page. I'm going to use black to outline. If you wanted to use another color, you could. And we're going to start by drawing the shape of the face. If you want to zoom in a little, you could. And we're going to just do a U shape. Oops. Okay, let me start over. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because Cubist art is very abstract, so if your shapes are a little off, that's okay. I'm going to draw the top part of the head. We know the top part of the head is actually covered up by hair. So it is important, again, to make sure your shapes are enclosed so that you can use the fill tool later and your colors won't leak into the background. Okay, so this is just the shape of the face, and since they combined a front view and a side view in the same picture, we're going to draw a line down the middle that has a side view. So we've got a front view of the face there, but we're going to do our side view like this. I have the nose coming out, and then the lips. All right. Okay. Now, we're also going to do a front and a side view of the eyes. So I'm going to do a front view here. This is another place you might want to zoom in a little. And a side view eye. Okay, I usually make these thicker lines to do the pupils. All right, so we can finish the lips. Ooh, it's a little tricky drawing like this. I'll try to do this. It's actually working better with my mouse this time. Okay, you can add eyebrows if you wanted to. You could also add cheeks if you want to use a circle. You could go to the 2D shapes page and choose a circle for your cheeks. You don't have to do this. Okay, zoom back out. All right, so for the hair, you could do something interesting with the hair if you wanted to do. I'll do some kind of zigzaggy hair. Oh, goodness. I gotta go back to the brushes page. All right, so you could do kind of a zigzaggy hair shape if you want. You could use wavy lines or whatever you want to do because it's abstract again. You can make it a little different. It doesn't have to look realistic. We don't want it to be realistic. All right. So I actually don't have a whole lot of room for the neck and shoulders down here, but I'll go ahead and put what I can in there. You may have a little more room in yours. Okay. And then if you wanted to add some designs in the background, you could do lines, patterns, shapes. Again, you could go to the shape page and you could put shape in the background. Maybe we'll do some stars for this one. And the next thing you're going to be doing is choosing your color scheme. So we're going to make sure we're on the brushes page, and we're going to be using the fill tool for this. And so I am going to use analogous colors this time. So those are colors next to each other on the color wheel. So I'm going to use the greens and blues. So what I can do is click on this color here, and these colors right around in here are analogous colors. So I'm going to choose those. I could also choose different values of those colors. So I may just start with one and just click a few areas and then pick another one. And again, you can choose different values, lights, darks, and kind of grayish values there. For the whites of the eye, you probably want to pick a very light value of a color. You don't want to use white, but you can choose a really light value of one of your colors. And then for the places that you want to be darker, just pick a darker value of one of those colors. And that's how you create a Cubist portrait. Remember, you can choose the color scheme of your choice. And remember, because it is Cubism and it's very abstract, you can add your own unique touches, and it does not have to be perfect.